Hi, so today I want to teach you one of the most basic practices and one of the most important, and one that we'll be coming back to again and again throughout our time here in the Palestra. So it's journaling, like putting pen to paper and writing down your thoughts, your ideas, plans, dreams, frustrations, whatever. So anybody who ever achieved anything had a notebook with them at all times, right? So I want to encourage you to start this practice of keeping a notebook around. So, and people often ask me like, why do I need a notebook? Why can't I just use an app or, have a file on my computer or something? And you can do that in addition to having a notebook. Maybe it's someplace where at the end of the day you can record what you wrote down in your notebook. But the act of putting pen to paper, like physically taking a notebook and a pen and using it to scribble down your thoughts, activates your brain in a completely different way and helps you to sort through your thoughts and generate those ideas and do something that's really awesome and that matters. So this notebook, the one that I'm using today, is one from Human Rights. So it's a company that we own that for every notebook we sell, we give 5 storybooks to kids. But you can use any notebook. It doesn't really matter as long as you're using a physical one with a physical pen or a pencil. So the practice I want to teach you today is one of many journaling practices that are out there, and we'll come back to or teach a couple of others as time goes on. But the one today is a really, really simple one, and the reason I like it as a baseline practice is because it's simple, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it's a morning and an evening practice at the same time, right? And so it's called 5-minute journaling. So it's very famous. You can Google it and you'll find examples of it all over the internet. You find templates, you find notebooks that actually have the template already printed in them, which you can obviously use and buy and get for yourself. So the idea behind 5-minute journaling is like 3 simple things in the morning that you do, and then 2 simple things in the evening that you do. And then I've added like a third one in the evening, which I think is really important. Right, so to start off your day, when you're doing 5-minute journaling, you do a gratitude practice. So you write down what you are grateful for, and you pick 3 things. And these can be like really simple things, and or they can be really massive things, but something like grateful for your cup of coffee, the bed that you're lying in, that the sun is shining, or that it's raining, or whatever. And the idea is also that you don't write the same 3 things every single day. The idea is that you become aware enough during your day so you have something to write in your journal like the following morning. So once you do like your gratefulness practice, your gratitude practice, then you can write down 3 things. And the question is, what would make today great? So 3 things that can happen that would make today just awesome or just better. And the trick here with this part of the journaling process is like not to write things in the negative, like saying like not getting stuck in traffic or saying not getting angry, but rather saying like being present when I'm in traffic, being calm when I'm in traffic, or saying being kind in a meeting. Like, so to try and frame it in the positive. And then the last one that you do in the morning is a daily affirmation. So affirmations sometimes can feel a bit woohoo and weird when people are like naming it and claiming it and saying it, I will own a Lamborghini by Thursday or whatever. But this practice is actually really important because it combats negative self-talk. Those things that we say to ourselves like, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not a good husband, or I'm not a good friend, or whatever, is to kind of confront those things and work against them, to say things, to write something down like, I am good enough, I have enough, I am a good father, I am an excellent writer, or whatever it is that you need affirmation from. And this one can repeat for a couple of weeks or months, or as long as you need it, or for the rest of your life. So and then when you go through your day, you try to be aware of these things, like things that you can be grateful for, things that make today great, and you obviously live in a present state throughout your day, right? So, and when you come to the evening practice, you sit down just before you go to bed, or whenever you have a couple of minutes, and you write down again 3 amazing things that happened today. Like, that's the first question. What 3 amazing things happened today? And it's so interesting always to see how these things often connect. The ones that you wrote down in the morning with the ones that actually happened during the day, and then you write it down in the evening. So 3 amazing things that happened today. And these don't need to be big things again. They can just be really, really small things. Somebody smiled at you. you found a bargain in the grocery store, whatever it is, just 3 good things that happened. And then the last question in the 5-minute journal process is, what could I have done better? So this is to go through your day and then to see where could you have done something better? Where could you have been a little bit nicer, maybe more kinder, more present? Where could you have put in more effort, or you could have just done something a little bit better? And then the last one is something that I add, just to not end on a negative note, is tomorrow. So to quickly think about your day tomorrow, not plan out your day like very specifically, but just think through your day, maybe list 1 or 2 things, like going, tomorrow I have to do this, I've got this presentation, I do that. So just try and organize your thoughts in advance, and then saying, what type of person do you want to be tomorrow? So that's it. That's sort of the 5-minute journal process. And it's something that I've found really, really helpful in my life, that this specific process and just journaling in general. So I've got a ton of different journals, one for notes, one for meetings, one for prayers, like all sorts of different stuff. So I want to encourage you to grab a notebook, grab a pen, and start scribbling away. It'll make your life just a whole lot better and help to train you to become a better human being.